Hello, dear subscribers, and welcome to another weekly Disney December review on the YouTube channel of Adam Fibia Calboon Choi that I started as a tradition to celebrate Disney 100, but may continue in further years. These reviews are in no way affiliated with or plagiarizing the nostalgia critic style of Disney December reviews because I do not know how to review like him or talk like him. Now, last week's review that you didn't know was a Disney December review was for the menu, because Disney bought Fox on December 19, 2017, and the menu is from Searchlight Pictures, darker subsidiary of 20th Century Fox, now known as 20th Century Studios. The menu co-stars John Leguizamo and Amy Carrero, who we recognize for playing Sid in Ice Age, Sofia Rodriguez in Young and Hungry, Bruno Madrigal in Encanto, and Princess Elena in Elena of Avalor as a pair of rich Hollywood snobs who were both once successful Hollywood artists who have lost their purpose and lost their taste in good job opportunities. This week, I decided we could transition to something lighter: The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse are Disney's first pair of cartoon mice, and they're most famous ones because of that. But they sure as heck are not the only great cartoon mice that Walt Disney Animation has given us over the years. We also have Jacques, Gus, and the Cinderella's other helper mice from Cinderella, Bernard and Bianca from The Rescuers, and I'm sure Disney's given us some other interesting animated mouse characters from other films in between these two films, in between Cinderella and The Rescuers, that I have not watched yet. I first heard about The Rescuers because I got to watch the movie in my elementary school after Kara, so that's why I have other memories of The Rescuers. The terrific thing about watching The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under is that they're both very memorable, easily rewatchable, underrated classic films that are only 77 minutes long each, and it isn't hard to explain the plot of them. So I can keep a long story short when I'm reviewing The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. I thought it was a very cute and creative setup how the delegates from countries all over the globe meet each other at the United Nations building in New York. They each have a mouse who secretly travels with them in their briefcases and suitcases, who have their own United Nations meetings beneath the surface of the United Nations building in New York. They're the Rescue Aid Society who rescue people and animals in need. In the first Rescuers film, Bernard and Bianca have to rescue a sad orphan girl named Penny from the evil pawn shop owners, Medusa and Snoops, who kidnapped her and taken her to Devil's Body because they need a kid to get the Devil's Eye. In The Rescuers Down Under, Bernard and Bianca have to rescue Cody, who's friends with the animals in Australia. And in The Rescuers Down Under, Bernard and Bianca have to rescue a boy named Cody from who lives in Australia with just his mom. Kind of like me, I have a mom and no dad. And Cody's friends with the animals, and Cody and the animals all get kidnapped, and the rescuers need to save Cody and his animal friends from an evil poacher named from a seriously evil poacher named Percival McLeach, who is a lot more evil and a lot scarier than Medusa and Snoops from the first Rescuers film. Stakes are higher with this one. Now, I really enjoyed the friendly romantic chemistry of Bernard and Bianca throughout these two Rescuers films. Bernard is a shy janitor who is very superstitious, who is afraid of adventures and anything with the number 13 on it, like Flight 13, or when there's 13 steps on a ladder or staircase, and when it's the date January 13th, that's why he needs a lady like Bianca in his life, because Bianca is a free spirit who teaches him to have fun and don't be too afraid to be brave on adventures. That's what Bernard and I love about Bianca. I'm not a mouse. I just meant I love Bianca as a character. Bianca encourages Bernard to be brave, and that's what gets him to work with her and Penny to trap the crocodiles and escape from Snoops and Medusa. This development of Bernard's character carries over into the Rescuers Down Under when Bianca and Jake are kidnapped by the poacher, who also kidnaps Cody and the giant golden eagle. Partly golden eagle. Because then it's up to Bernard to hatch a plan of bravery to rescue Bianca and Jake on his own. Bianca, Jake, Cody, and their eagle friend. At the beginning of the first Rescuers movie, Rufus asked, "What can two little mice do?" Not in a condescending way, just like in I'm rooting for you, but I'm doubtfully doing so way. Fortunately, Bernard and Bianca proved Bruce and Penny wrong when they were in the hospital that two little mice can rescue kids and take down bad guys in there, and Indians. The crocodiles were Bernard and the crocodiles Brutus and Nero from the Rescuers, and the lizard Joanna from the Rescuers Down Under. It may be annoying to some that the Rescuers Down Under took on a love triangle between Bernard, Bianca, and Jake, but at least the love triangle subplot of the Rescuers Down Under didn't overstay its welcome. It was easily resolved in the end when Jake wants to be the hero. He doesn't think that Bernard can rescue them on his own. And then Bianca says to Jake, "You don't know Bernard like I do." And after Bernard rescues them, after Bernard rescues them, he is finally able to propose marriage to Bianca, and in the end, which is something he's been wanting to do for most of the film since their first scene. There's not much else to say. See, I told you that there wasn't much to tell about the Rescuers. It's not a deep story, but they're not deep. These two movies, they are not deep stories, but they're very enjoyable and okay, and they're very underrated Disney classics in my humble and honest opinion. And a lot of you don't remember the Rescuers today because the Rescuers never became a huge pop culture phenomenon for Disney. But it's probably for the best that you don't see a lot of people talking about, judging, nitpicking at the Rescuers. The Rescuers and the Rescuers Down Under are definitely a pair of old Disney movies worth watching if you can buy the two-movie collection of them anywhere. I borrowed mine from my local library. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Did you like my acapella cover of the Star Wars end credits theme? Again, it is okay with me that The Rescuers never became one of Disney's most popular classic animated properties, but these two Rescuers films still deserve to be remembered for what good movies they are, how good they once were, and how well they still hold up today. Rewatch value. Since we are all worried about where the Walt Disney Company is today, just remember that I know while things can get worse, they can always get better, and people can change for the better. People and mice and other animals can change for the better, and
tomorrow is another day.
Today is not stuck here to stay. I added that second part to rhyme with the first part.